almost forgot I still I was
Lay down your troubled mind. We are only guide and will kindly cease to be as we intertwine with their universe and its ocean, empty motion. Like a roaring ocean, slowing motion. The smoke lingers after fire. ocean, empty motion. Like a roaring ocean, flowing motion. The smoke lingers after fire. Lay down your troubled mind. We are only kind, and will kindly cease to be as we intertwine with the universe and its cosmic symphony. The smoke lingers after fire. The smoke lingers after fire.
Hello, and welcome back. So I'm just kind of playing around with things for just a second. Now that got me stuttering. Oops, not what I wanted to do. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I forgot. There we go. That's better. Okay. Back to blueprints. I did play a couple of days last night. Didn't get any farther. I just couldn't sleep. So we'll see what I can discover today. I really need to find my oil. Grease my chair so it stops being squeaky. Dun, dun. You know, a lot of this just depends on the rooms that you get. And like if you're lucky to find the right items that you need when you need them. Like, I kind of plan to... Oh, there is that bookshop though. But it really depends on if I get that dang vault. Special events. Let's say I'm just going to do the shelter. Just because it is nice to have the protection from the red rooms, especially like the chapel. especially if it ends up being early in. Settings. Go to full screen. Okay. I did figure out the paintings. I don't want to give it away to Emberheart though. I will admit I kind of cheated a little bit too. I hate to say it. It's kind of unusual to get dining room so early. Oh, what the heck, I'll take it. I don't think there's usually a gem there or something if I get an item. I usually have one anyplace else. Go for the storeroom. I did read one place real quick that said there are occasional items you can get on the chairs. I don't know where they appear. I'm just keeping an eye out. Take that my way. Coin purse. It's not going to put me at. That'd be better. I like the idea of prioritizing gems. It actually has been a nice thing to have on hand. There are two fault statements. The box of the fault statement is empty. This is possibly true. This box is empty, which could be true. It is empty. The box of the fault statement is empty. It could be false. There are two fault statements. It's empty. This box is empty. Question is which one's true, which one's false. And the third one could go either way. There are two false statements, which is possibly true. A box of the false statement is empty, which is more than likely true. And I'm thinking this one is false. We're gonna try it. Ugh. Dang it. That one could have been true, and the other two were false. Oh, who knows? Okay. Oh. Oh no, that doesn't. That doesn't stop me from getting into the Chapel would be a better bet with that one. Just to get into there. And now I'm gonna go back for a second here. Wait. Yeah, I gotta go over here. I always look there because half the time there's a chest there. Don't usually ever see another item. Pantry. Let's see. On a less common floor plan. I think you're gonna be is to get a hierarchy. Need to get a magnifying glass. Ooh. I'm gonna go to the drafting studio. Because I haven't been in here. Come to new floor plans. Casino, the kennel. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Potential new floor plan. Select a floor plan above for more information. Gains of chance. That one does have a lot of, I think, puzzles in there. Not all casino offers an infinite exciting setting for wagers on any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. Home to several Sinclair's hunting companions, it can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered of Mount Holy. As a devout birdwatcher and ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle years for this to be built on the estate. Drafting, you may rotate floor plans. I'm gonna do the casino. good if I can find the greenhouse one again. Ooh, good. Great Hall partitioning plan for Wednesday, December 2nd. Volume 1, Adapting Spectrum. There's Violet Dreams. Oh, Violet Dreams. Future. Message, full and trim, negative space. Prismatic rooms. It comes as no surprise that the first thought that comes to mind once we think about blueprints is blue. Among its two most architectural plans and designs I found on blue paper, it is not the only color in which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. 2 years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans coated paper that turned black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Boris, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any of the other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of drafting strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Most Violet Dreams. 1 to 2 extra items likely. Synergy, sleeping mask, and mystery servant Bruce. Bedroom is also often referred to as the heart of the home with good reason. It's a place where people can rest during a long day, their feet for a bit, and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies, but they are the type to love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having excessive steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the ability to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Indoor Virgia, probably. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plot-life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening in open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered on green will often involve drafting as many of the colors as possible. Green rooms are able to draft in their homes, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain positive taking. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries. Yeah. Ooh. Oops. Alrighty. Yes. I've gotten a hall pass yet. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to the intended destination. While these aren't corridors, they're often overlooked. As one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and practical options for expansion of their pure resources. Shops are essential part of any large estate, providing convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave. Creating at least one of these plans in your house will provide you an outlet for any plans that are found during the day. Strategies involve generating lots of bulk. You usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing a sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a role-play shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Never for free, yeah. I've never seen that. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating. Those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. So I swear there's something in that dark room that I really want to find. Shelter tomato soup skilled players. Yeah. Shelter. And she having issues with the first 3 rooms. I know what tomato soup does. Vexation, yeah, that's true. Cosmetic ones. You may have on occasions noticed some fragments of one chronic design. Themes are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a border of greenery and plants. The aquarium is very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Red room needs chamber. Red room, but also a bedroom. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next project. For the purpose of our dreams, silhouettes of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is no brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring and daring. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity. Some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find the color we can color them. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Petition plan. Wednesday, December 2nd. Interesting. It's a tiny room. And clock, that's part of the picture puzzle stuff. Making sure there's nothing else I can get or do or use or whatever. Don't look like it. Where am I at? Map. Ooh. Oh, we would be able to. Oh god. None of those are good. I don't really want to do that one yet. It's, okay, so it's open all the time as long as you have one. So I found one of 8 safe. Where are the others? Darkroom, I can't do anything. That's just gonna. Either way, I have to reset that one when I get it. I could turn the key cards to off too. So if I get a security room, I can set the doors to unlock. Let's see. I gotta get back to. Okay. Back the other way. Be nice if I could find another room. Oh, say magnifying glass. Just to see if that would help with that. But no, so far no luck. It can't be that easy anyways. Of course it can't. I don't know how to. One solar would only get me. That's not gonna help me. Now I could go outside, but I don't think there's anything I can actually do there. Don't have any chest blast right now. Where are we at? And ten, 6, 3 is 18. 12, 9 is 3. Right. Times 10 is 30, but oh, times 10 is 30 minus 15 is 2. I mean, divided by 15 is 2. So 20 plus 3 is 23. Minus 13 gives 10. Times 2 is 20. By 4 is 5. Two keys. Well, it does up my chances of something. Can't see what I'm doing in here, but just making sure. I don't think. do know that his grandfather is involved in her disappearance. How? That we don't know. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, I'm facing down. Okay. Well, not helping me much. Okay. I'm gonna do this for a second. I really want to do that. Might come in handy if I get stuck. That's my last key right now. Chamber of Mirrors is interesting. However, this. Nope, not gonna help me. It was worth a shot. And I'm stuck. I can't do much of that. There we go. Fix my cushion on my chair. Oh. Gosh, okay. So there's 8 places for saves. I would assume the office would have one. Where the heck that would be, I don't know. I know the study has one. Nothing extra. Oh shoot, I didn't go outside. Not that right now it matters. I didn't get very far. Sometimes I forget I outside one. Thought that was something, but no, it's a bird. Can't be that nice. Should. Does make finding keys and points easier. First time I saw it, I thought somebody made a funky banjo. I don't know why. Something, it just doesn't fully like it. It looked like a metal detector to me. Wonder what happens if you happen to get this turned on. Huh. I don't know. One day we'll find out. If I can ever draft the appropriate rooms. Okay. If I go pantry, I can only go up. Go parlor. Down. I'll get that corner covered. Nothing extra over there. Okay. The other two boxes are empty, which is, there's at least two of them. That's false. Two boxes are true. That one's false. So that one has to be true. Hopefully I can get a dead end. Get another gem. I'll take that. Do that. Close your duck. Just there in the 4 months of duck. Oh, yeah, that's right. That just has to do with drafting. Draft. So, let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to do the storeroom or do I want to do the box? Making sure. Didn't think I could do much with that. That's gonna screw me over right quick. Crap. I'm screwed. Yeah, this one I can't do anything with. It's not gonna let me. Ooh, yay. I can't really do anything with that. Yay. Can't go any farther north than that. We're gonna do one more day and I'll probably put it just as I really didn't sleep much. I had like 2 hours last night. I'm gonna try and be a good person, get some sleep. I want to get up early. Just for packing, I do have to go get some prescriptions. They're popping up for me and my little brother tomorrow. I wonder if there's anything over. I do shelter. I got no items to trade. And I like the idea of being protected from the first 3 bedrooms. Casino, always in the first 5 ranks. I really want to get the casino. Sure. Just the gym. Some days I'm like, whoa, I got to make the pine glass, but I can't do anything that I want to do with it. The blue box contains gems. Who knows what now? Statement on the blue box is true. The box with the false statement contains gems. At least one is true, one is false. It's a gem. Statement on the blue box is true. The false statement contains gems. Yeah, I'm gonna try the book. Sometimes I swear it's a matter of chance. It's like, is this true? Is it false? Don't know. looking that way. Silver key, unlocking the door. I think that's the one that leads to like Grand Hall, which I think is like today, December 2nd. Pantry will cut me off. They give me some points. I hate to do that one so early in. But it does tend to give me buffs. I'm gonna do 4 doors, so more comments today. Great Hall has 7 locked doors. No. I don't want to go to the chapel. I don't like the weight room idea, but I'm definitely not doing the archives gets me at least to one of the things. Darkroom gives me more options. tempted though, just to try the silver key on the door below. Now they actually have it to try. I'm positive it won't work because I'm positive there's a basement key because I'm pretty dang sure I came across it once. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I came across it. Yep. Okay. I hate to lose coins. It does come in handy to have that. I need to get the foyer before I get the oh wait, yeah, that's not an extra. Rank 5 right now. Where's the salt shaker? Give you an extra stuff whenever you need it. Yeah. Oops. Ooh. No, I'm gonna do these. And it's just gonna go there. Right. Off it. It's more in the hopes I could get the get a magnifying glass. Oh, running shoes. Save me. Yeah, this is interesting because you can actually spread this towards bedrooms. Um, I'll just purple now. Okay. These will usually be found in bedrooms. Oh, I don't remember digging. Rotunda comes in handy because that actually gives me $4. Like never gonna give up the light, so I'd say you can always use more jobs. And nothing else. doors are always unlocked. Yay, since we're rarely gonna have anything in here. This should go get me 6 rooms that are all unlocked. Everything. I do 6 stars. It might give me another clue to something else too. Not much going on in there. Why am I at there? Oh, there it is. If I go back to the office, I can upgrade. I don't think there's anything in here. No, that's the one. Yeah, what the heck? I'm just gonna do it. Because it'd be nice to try and find a freaking casino. I would like to find the casino. That's not gonna help me. Make sure there's nothing extra. Didn't think so. No, it can't be that easy. That when I have dark room, I can't find the freaking magnifying glass. I'm gonna have to expel it. I don't think. Oh, the library do have one. Right. You are locked. Oh, you're not. Yeah, there's the key. I should be able to. Well, they might not be in here right now because there was stuff I had scraped out of the house. Well. Passageway. Yep. Upgrade my stuff. Okay. Now, there's nothing more I can really do today. Did happen to get that door opened, but doesn't matter if getting up there. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I'll get my phone. I'm gonna die in a second here. I'm down to 8%. So, apologies. Okay. Oh, wait. Funny. let's get me some help over here. I'm gonna go for the gloves. We're just gonna do this one. Ooh, another treasure map. Okay. It's Canyon. It's Starface, lots of solutions. Each one. This kind of physical sometimes won't want us to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 50% off today. Got everything else really contain special flowers. That's it. Okay. I really hate this one. At least you only lose it once. It gives you 4 doors. Yeah, just because right now I got nothing to lose. Go for the entry. Leave that for right now. Till I get security room. Speak of the devil. Oh, Bluebird. Oh, Swinbird. Swinbird. Hmm. I think I'm gonna end up running out of stuff, so. The gems are the box. The statement. The statement. No hope at all. That's true. The gems are in this box. Well, there goes that. Worth a shot. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got to change this off. Oh, hi. Hi, Kurtbox. Hey, you guys. I haven't been raided in forever. I appreciate this. I'm glad you guys escaped the dungeon. Dungeons are freaking scary as heck. They're truly scary. I have actually been really, really good. I've actually been second to move. I've gotten everything set in Utah now. Like my apartment, I don't have the job yet, but I'm waiting. I just had a job interview, so I'm waiting to find out. I'm still working on packing. But everything is falling into place, and I'm finally to a point where it's like, while I'm packing, I also kind of want to have a little bit of fun. So I am back to streaming. I still have a crappy microphone because I'm just using my webcam microphone, but I figure I'll figure that out after I move. But dude, how have you been? How have you all you guys been? Oh, definitely. I'm trying to stream almost every night. The only time I'm not likely to be able to is going to be around about the start of July, the beginning of July. There is a week where I'm going to be driving. And then just after the 4th, because I'll have to put all of my computer in my car. So it'll probably be like a week and a half. I'm hoping I'm going to have internet set up that Friday. We'll find out. I'm glad. I'm glad you've been busy. It's like I don't think I've ever really done a debut. Honestly, I've just kind of jumped in and went, ah, boo. Fingers crossed for your internet. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, right now. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta get that set up tomorrow. I'm hoping to have it. I'll have the internet, the new place, that be on the 11th or it might end up being, 14th, depending. But I'm hoping to either be at the apartment late on the 10th of July or early on the 11th. I might just stay the night at a motel on the 10th and come in early on the 11th. That way I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm not having had driven hours and hours and hours and just basically want to die. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Well, thank you, thank you. It's so good. So good to see you. I'm excited. It has been forever. And I don't think this closet is going to help me at all. Nope. I'm just gonna sit here and cry. But I gotta say, I love this game. Do you have my Twitter is to streaming time? No, but I can get Blue Sky. I actually did randomly decide to make a Twitch, not a Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Um, I'm only using Twitter to announce I'm streaming. Basically, I kind of avoid that site. I just created a TikTok account for the first time just so I can do the same thing of trying to stream on there. I can make a Blue Sky account. If I do, I'll let you know. If you want to, get out of there. If you want to send me like an email at, do this one. Actually, I think I have, yeah. Pretty sure that one will work. If I remember right, if you want to email me there, I'll let you know my Blue Sky account as soon as I get that activated tomorrow. I had decided I was just going to do one more day and then put in for tonight. So I'm pretty sure that account works. If it doesn't, actually email this one too. Just in case that one doesn't. That way I can be sure to get it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's so good to see you. It's so good. I hope you can hear me okay though. Honestly, I don't know how good the microphone is. But yeah, I'll let you know about the Blue Sky. Let me write that down in my journal of stuff to do. It's kind of like half Blue Sky, half what I need to do is moving. to this guy account. I put it now. That way I don't forget. I don't trust me in my memory lately. Yeah, I'm not surprised, partially because the microphone's so far away, but and my voice as well, that doesn't help either. Plus, I'm kind of trying to be quiet because, again, I still live at home with my parents. I'm going to be having my own place soon. Finally, stop. I love my parents, I love my family, but it'll be nice to, not that I don't appreciate helping out with my brother, my disabled brother and stuff. But my parents are right that I'm never going to have my own life if I spend it trying to live in service of everybody else. So that's pretty much why I'm moving to Utah. It's not have nothing against my parents or my brother or helping them out. But yeah, I'm never going to have my own life if I don't stop trying to make sure I'm going to be there for everybody else. And that is what originally I had planned. I was going to live close by. I wanted to be able to drop things to help my parents out because they're in their mid-70s. They're getting old. My little brother is kind of a 40-year-old toddler. Love him to death. And that's not being sarcastic at all. But he has a lot of mental and physical disabilities. And I have spent my life in care of my disabled siblings. And so, yeah, um, asked the Lord. I prayed to the Lord. I said, okay, I want a place nearby, do all this. And the Lord said, you're moving to Utah. It's like, okay. But he's right. I'm never going to have my own life if I don't actually get away from things for a little while. I've spent my entire life helping out my family. I have to get away from things for a little while. I have to figure out myself. I love the headband. I really need to go up with emotes, but again, that's something I'm going to do after I move. It's like there's a lot of things that, yeah, it'd be nice to have, but yeah, I'll come up with it later. By the way, thanks for that follow. Or I think somebody did. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. No, I'm good. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I forget how OBS is set up. I apologize. Again, I've only been streaming for a week. Because I've taken off like the last 4 months because I was doing so much overtime at work. Yeah, there is no finding your own life as a nurse. You're you're always at work. It's just always I love being a nurse, but yeah, you really don't get your own life. I'm hoping one day to change that too, but yeah, each in its time. The move is first. Then it's get everything else. Get everything else then. Okay. Where am I at? I'm in the intro. Why did I come here? I had a reason. I don't remember what the heck the reason was. I really don't fucking remember what that reason was. Yay for being clueless. I called it old age. I had a reason. I don't remember what the heck it was. We're gonna go back over here to the den. Oh crap. That was a completely wrong direction. Eight. Oh, I remember why I went over. Because I thought I hadn't done anything over here. And I forgot I had. Okay. That is why I went over there. Why do I keep going the wrong way? I'm getting old. Get forgetful in my old age. Do not like you stealing my steps. So I have a feeling this is only gonna get me. I wonder if it'll get me a grade 3 classroom. No, grade 1. How do I figure it out? It's actually puzzle. None of it helps me. Yay, forgetting steps that I can't use. But yeah, I am actually glad you came in right now because I'm gonna end up going to bed. It's 10, quarter after 10. This time in a month, it'll be only quarter after 8. That'll be kind of nice. Yeah, because I'll be on Mountain Time. I'm in Eastern. I'm in Michigan right now. So right now it's quarter after 10. And I'm not as much of a night owl as I used to be. What you get when I'm an oldie. I am I'm going to be a half a century old come this next January, and I have been a night owl for years and years and years. And I am not so much as of a night owl as I used to be. I still like to stay up late, but I just don't stay up as late as I used to. Ooh, 3:14 a.m. Oh yeah, I forgot you were way far. Aren't you like? Are you like England or forget? Man, it's been forever. Yeah, insomnia doesn't help either. Yeah, okay. Woo-hoo. I'm happy I got that right. I remembered something. That makes me happy. Uh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. That kind of used to be a normal thing, and then I kind of used to get in trouble for, you need to go to bed early. It's like, I just couldn't. I was a night owl. I was awake. Now it's like, oh, you reach 50, it's like 10 becomes late. Hey, welcome, game guy. Nice to see you here. Oh, unfortunately, you're coming right at the end of my stream, but I really hope you can make it tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow. Hopefully a little earlier so I can stream for a while. I came on late tonight. Oh, so you're in the UK too. Oh, yeah, that's one place I always wanted to visit. I do want to visit. We're gonna put that present tense. I want to visit. Not as in I'm 90 years old and I'm never gonna get there, kind of. I've always wanted to visit, never got there. I still got years left. I'll make it there one day. Ooh, Ireland. I'm a very, very small smidge Ireland. I'm heritage wise, there's a tiny smidge of Ireland on my mom's side. So I'm like more, let's see, I'm like 50% English. My dad's side is like all English. My mom's side, I'm like German, Scottish, Irish. And I forget what else. But my dad's like, all of his side is all England, England, England. And my mom, we have our family history back far enough that I know I'm in the Hamilton clan in Scotland. And there's a small part of my ancestry that comes from Ireland. Oh. Thank you, thank you. I've been told I have really nice Irish skin. I so rarely ever get a pimple. And it's like, I don't know how true that is, but I've always thought it was pretty cool. Like, if that is true, yay. But yeah, I don't know. I can't remember how much. I actually did 23andMe, and I don't remember how much that said I was. But yeah, 23andMe is only going to do mainly the paternal side. If you really truly want to get your maternal side alone, then you have to do DNA testing of your mitochondria, because that is the only part that you get strictly from your mother, not your dad at all, just your mom. So if you ever want to do a DNA on just your mom's side, have it done on your mitochondria. I mean, DNA, like the 23andMe version, it will give your dad's side. It kind of does your mom's too, but it's like if you want your strict moms without the dads, do the mitochondria. Parasite Eve. I've never heard about that. I'm gonna have to look into it. I love exploring lore of games. Like I've never played like Resident Evil, but I know the entire lore of it. I love it. I've only played Resident Evil once. A friend of mine, 20 years ago, he started me on, I think it was one, and I got about 2 minutes in. It's right where the dog jumps through the bay window. I screamed. I threw the remote, grabbed my friend really hard, and I haven't played it since. But I have explored all the lore behind it. Novel is fun, and the original two games were on PS1 with the third sequel on PSP. You know, sometimes they do some of the old PS1 games. They remake them sometimes. Like I really want to try the Portal games, especially Portal 2. One day I'm gonna actually play that one. I have this kind of bucket list of games I want to try. I like the older ones. I would like to play Portal 1, but Portal 2 is the one I hear the most about, with the cake being a lie and everything. I, I, I need to explore more of the lore with that too. To hear the game sometime. It would be cool. It would be cool. But, but right now, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna go to bed. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and the follows. And Kurt, I will let you know the blue sky as soon as I actually have that. Um, right now, I'm actually on FMLA for work. Mostly because of the fact I wanted to be able to use the majority of my sick time, because I'm not going to get that when I leave the prison. Yes, I work for a prison as a nurse, get to patch up a lot of guys. I will get my annual leave, my vacation time, but I won't get the sick leave, because the way the state works, if you decide to come back and work for the state after you quit and stuff, they'll actually give you all of the sick time that you once had previously. You get it reinstated. It's never like completely taken away, unless like you were like over, like there is a limit they let you keep on hand. It's like 200 some odd hours. Um, but I was never quite that far. Um, but yeah, I wanted to run down my sick time because I don't intend to come back to Michigan, at least for a while. So I wanted to have all that cash, and I wanted time to pack, and I was tired of working overtime. Because you can't pack and work overtime and get any sleep. Especially as a nurse. There's just no energy to pack them. It's like, screw it, come home, just die. Yeah, I actually work at currently still work at the second largest prison in the state of Michigan. We have 2,500 guys. Um, yes, I actually have met some serial killers. One of them is a guy who has dementia. His name is Hoffmeister. I forget his first name, but his last name is Hoffmeister. He's a serial killer that actually has dementia. Kind of funnier than heck, too. Um, we've had rapists. We've got a lot of rapists. They are the whiniest SOBs. Dude, oh my god, they are so whiny and entitled. Give me a murderer any day. They are so much more respectful. They'll actually, yeah, there's stories I could tell you guys of working in a prison. It's pretty fun as a nurse. A lot of things I've gotten to see, a lot of things I've gotten to patch up. A couple of really interesting medical cases that I caught. Um, like, I caught a guy having what is called a subarachnoid hemorrhage, all because he was dizzy in one eye. If he closed that eye, he wasn't dizzy. If he opened that eye, that dude could not walk a straight line for his life. And a lot of times with inmates, they will game you. And all of my nursing senses were going, this is not a game, this is not a game. And I can usually tell. I most of the time can tell when they're gaming me and when it's something I need to pay attention to, or what about their story I need to pay attention to, and what I just need to like toss out a window because it's a whole bunch of crap. So it's interesting. I well, I used to say 5 years ago you would never catch me dead working in a prison. Um, I have actually enjoyed it, and I think a lot of it is because of the investigative work you have to do as a nurse to figure out what part of their story is true, what's false, and just kind of you go from there. There's a lot of exploring and investigating, and there's a lot of things I have to tell the guys, like, okay, if you want to prove your case, so if you have pain with this, or you need this kind of testing, you need to think of it as a court case. It's a case because you're an inmate. You need to think of it as a court case. You have to prove your case. You have to, like, I'd have to tell them, like, okay, you have to buy everything off the store just to prove it doesn't work, and you have to buy it. You can't buy it off of somebody else because then it's not going to show as you bought it. You can say you use something all you want, but like in a court case, that'd be called hearsay, and it's admissible. You can't really believe it. You can't prove it. If it's on your store list, you can prove that you've tried it, you did it, and so then you can go the next step. And so it was really interesting thinking it's like medically in terms of legal. So changing over to working for right now, I've applied. I had a job interview for a really small hospital. It's a 36 bed hospital, so it's really small. Um, but they do have surgical. Per, um, they do have an ER, but I still assume that a lot of the big things are going to end up going to the bigger cities. But it's going to be different. It's going to be kind of a culture shock to leaving a prison system and going back to the real world. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be kind of good, but I don't have to risk my life with people getting mad at me anymore. I don't have to risk my life like during COVID. We got awful close a couple of times to them doing a riot, and if they rioted, um, especially if they happen to be in the clinic on the west side, then you have like a bottleneck to get out of the prison, and those inmates are just gonna attack you. Um, but if you're on the east side, you're like in that clinic, you're right next to the gate and could get right through. I was like, I don't have to worry about my life being at risk anymore. No, okay, to a point, because you do have a lot of idiots that do attack nurses in regular hospitals too. But at least it's taught me a lot about being like aware of my surroundings and keeping myself safe. So I think that's gonna help in a real level too, even though I don't have to look after my back quite as much as I did. So it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Um, and yeah, you guys can ask me any questions you want about me being a prison nurse. I got stories. I got lots of stories. It's fun. And you guys sleep well.